Okay, so I'm back again to continue some more spooky Eldritch horrors, and I just realized, like, all right, the song that I had playing in the background here is from a game called Quarth, Quarth, and I was sitting here racking my brain, going, I swear I've heard this name before. What I was thinking of is from Game of Thrones, the city of Qarth, spelled the exact same way except without the U. I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, no, it can't just be Quark. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking of Deep Space Nine. What am I thinking of? Okay, so that's what it was. Okay, weird. Never heard of this before. It's a NES game. Who the fuck knows? Pretty decent tune. Anyway, we're here with the true horrors of horrors, and I don't mean the horror of the Archbishop here being stripped away in pure orgasmic bliss. The pure horror of not knowing what the plot is and then eventually figuring it out after an hour and a half of wandering around. Those cosmic horrors. I swear to God, that would be my... I swear I've done everything. Have I done anything? Oh, no, you did do everything. You just didn't double check about the quest. What? Oh, yeah. You know how you talked to the guy about the quest? Yeah, well, you went on a side tangent and didn't directly tell him yes. So the quest never happened while you were looking around. Oh. That's my
Your
that's my
Sisyphean
Sisyphean task.
Until
I have a quest to do, and every time I go to do the quest, I then go out to do the quest, realizing I never accepted it, go back, then I leave again, only to find out I never accepted the task in the first place. But yes, we did. We got the first two halves of the Dismal Man's poem completely solved. We found the brain in the jar who gave us its last wish was to give someone a kiss. And we also found who has been doing the murder stabbings, and we got the bottom feeder in a lead jar. And I believe I am... Oh yeah, I went to see if he had any like extra information. So, speaking of which, hello, Jornell. All right, Jornell, what do we have here? Now we have the poem. We've been doing that one. Decipher the second line. Decipher the first line. We still have investigate the statuette, which we kind of been getting more information about Cthulhu as it's been going on. We just had the cult show up and sacrifice another person and even talk about the Necronomicon. Gotta figure out what the fuck that is. So far, I have no information on the Necronomicon or related to this book. I must speak with someone who knows more about it. So that's what we'll figure out. I also have another line in the... I think that's like the actual only open quest that I have. The only other one is the main one here with the lines of the poem. Which we still need. The drop of swarming chaos shall be stolen under the halls of wisdom, the ruined halls of wisdom, which means we need to get the Miskatonic University. Haven't gotten the quest for that, but we already got the quest for this one, and the book that shall be read, which should not be read. That's the Necronomicon. So I wonder if we're on like the last quarter of that, and we still don't have the third quarter. But if there's one person to ask about it... Oh, there's also something I don't think I fully read last time. Because we had... I needed to get a separate book for a quest earlier. Oh, well, that's right, I got that. I can sell that. We ended up getting a thing for a quest earlier. Which was... No, not the Homo book. Which I got the blueprints for making 38, which I just don't use, so that's not fun. Where is it? Yeah, we got the Kingsport Folk Tales, but I also have the old... Origin of Species. Where's the Yeah, I still have this diploma, which I don't know what the point of having the diploma is, but... I should have the history of Arkham hanging around here, too. There you go. Okay, there is no actual more to read on that. All right, because the other one had pages where I can move through the pages, and I thought, oh, I just might not have noticed that before. Not true. All right, so we already talked to someone about Cthulhu, the statue, and he didn't know that much, but I guess maybe we can find more book. Like, yeah, the Joker keeps escaping. True. Wow, look at all this. They are talking about the Batman. Must be an elder god. He's the elder god of being prepared. What the fuck is this? Alright, yep. We'll ask him about the book. You know anything about the book called Necronomicon? Immediately upon hearing that word, the old man's face turns a pallid, almost ghastly white. Hush, you stupid man. Don't say that name aloud in my shop. Has this become a habit of yours? To consult me on the most diabolical of topics? You should leave now. You clearly have no idea what you're dabbling in. On the contrary, I know exactly what I'm dealing with. Like how all this... Like I know that it is called Kitab al-Azif. You do, huh? Then there is only one explanation. You, my good sir, are simply a fool. Isidore is now observing you curiously. You must surely know what Azif means in Arabic, then. Sure means evil, right? The Book of Evil. I don't have that much knowledge of Arabic, but I'm quite serious about finding the book. I appreciate your honesty, but you should already leave, sir. I have no intention of becoming entangled in pursuits like obtaining damned books at the moment, considering how deep I am in the studies of my doctrine. His focus shifts to one of the keys in his collection, and he realizes that for Isidore Schmidt, conversation is over. Okay. There is one person that we haven't really talked to much. However, I think we're going to need to bring him a gift. So let's go fetching. Oh, we're gonna go to the drugstore. Let's see. I think I need morphine. That's adrenaline, revitalizer, venomans, scalpels, swimming mask. Creepy. Morphine shot. Here we go. It's expensive, but kind of need to. Oh yeah, you can take that the skull. I don't need it. Everything else, I guess I want to keep. I mean, I guess I could sell the cocoa leaves too. Oh, does he have salt on him? He does. I will actually take all the salt. Because I have random bits of meat. I mean, I have this really decent meat that I can turn into... things, obviously. Might need the empty syringes at some point. I honestly don't know if I'll ever use the opium and everything. So just take the opium. I'm not going to use it. Alright. Let's see. I mean, let's see. The morphine itself is how good anyway? I mean, I'm probably still going to give it to the guy, but... 2 damage resistance. And 15 sanity. Okay. Actually, before we leave. Oh, okay. I guess I need to go to bed first. Anyway. Mystery meat. Let's go. Don't mind me. I'm just filling up on rations made from meat. I mean... Then back up and getting the morb. Alright, so this is once So I could actually use my gunpowder to make another one of these bombs. These bombs are really powerful. Although the black powder could probably be used to make more ammunition for that later. Because that looks like to be really strong. But yeah, here, take the empty kerosene. Wait, no, this is a toolbox. No, it requires a toolbox to make the canister bomb, yeah. Yeah, I want to make the canister bomb. Those things did a lot of damage when we were fighting the mob. They did like 20-something damage in an AoE. Hey, well, salt is a great tool for preserving food. It's just that good. Salt is an amazing thing. Not only do we actually need it to survive, but it tastes good too. And it can preserve tons of shit. What do you know about the Nethercom? Alright, then let's see what you got. Open backpack. Perhaps a shot of morphine. See, the problem is, he doesn't have any money. So it's not like I can, it's not like I can sell him anything. Yeah, it's not. Alright, so he doesn't actually want morphine. He just says that in his thing. Okay. What you know about the Necronomicon? Upon hearing the Grimoire's name, the man shows signs of serious discomfort. You're curious about the Black Book? You think the answers are there. There is only damnation and madness to be found in that wretched tome. Even I, with my unquenchable thirst for knowledge, never sought out that book. Believe me, no mortal will profit from that kind of knowledge. Where can I find it, Crow? Thanks for the warning, but I need to locate it. I know that this will probably be my end. Any idea about its whereabouts? Mad? Who, me? Pfft, I'm just looking for a bedtime book. Where can I find it? Look, I know that neither I nor Brazal Tharg Anu has treated you kindly thus far. Nevertheless, I must warn you again. There is a reason that tome is called the Book That Should Not Be Read. Tell me where to find it, Crow. The choice. Been a while since I passed the last exit before the bridge. I will find that book and read all of it, and then read it to my children. Wait, do I have children? I may have become obsessed with this game of madness. No other choice. You're hopeless, huh? While I was among the deranged of the cult, a rumor was circulating that the Miskatonic University Library had a copy of that book. I also heard they sent a group of zealots to retrieve it, and that none returned. The mob blowing up the university gates to see whatever is there inside. It does not seem likely that anyone could reach the Necronomicon. How can I reach the university? There must be a way. I'm gonna reach this place, and it's just give me a lead, Crow. Crow turns and addresses the empty chair again. Yes, Brazal. It looks as though we're about to lose our trade partner. Such a shame. He faces you again. I know of a re-entrance to the university, located in the Pilgrim's Parish. It lies at the end of a long, narrow alleyway called the Blasted Street. I'm sure you'll find it a delightful place. Where's the Pilgrim's Parish? What's the catch, Crow? Crow smiles. The catch? Considering he almost never smiles, this cannot be a good sign. Just watch out for what you catch over there on the Blasted Street. I heard it's not good for your health. Well, it's at the... so, Miskatonic University is like the occult research place. So, I mean, it's just a university lab, but it's just a trope. They always end over at this place. It's just like the two places that Lovecraft wrote about a lot. Miskatonic University and Arkham. Because, you know, Massachusetts guy only knows Massachusetts things. Same thing with, like, the Dunwich building. Like, it's just another place. But yeah, it's literally like a university library that somehow the occult book reached. The northwest of here, there is an avenue called the High Street, used to be. Shows the place on your map. Say hello to my cold brethren. But before you think about telling them about me and Brazil, remember the verba derelicta and the horrible death that will bestow upon you. Have a good day. Gotta go then. Alright, we have locations. Locations, locations, locations. Try that again. There we go. Alright. Well, it looks like we're going to be gone a while doing nonsense. The plot quakes have returned. So we're going to be gone a while doing nonsense. So, since that's the case... I will borrow... I will buy... I will buy some more laudanum shots because that's health. And that's health and sanity. Oh, he does sell the thing for the laudanum shot. Let's see. Do I have to... I assume I have to go into the blueprints. We already have the servo magnifier. Alright. Study the bullets. And the laudanum shot. Alright. So now, formula laudanum shot. Oh, fuck. I need the raw opium. Damn it. I needed the opium. And medicinal herbs. However, I don't think we even found any of that. Okay, so now I know what the opium was for. Damn. Oh, well. Medicinal herbs. Or the... Then I have some more health and sanity items. Before I take a nap. There's no point in doing all my shopping and then taking a nap. I might as well just do it now. Alright, you can take the hunter's vest, because I don't need that. So far, I haven't needed the needle and thread. I mean, I guess I can sell. I have this card game thing. Like, I haven't done any gambling, so... In the gambling... Oh, it's a rest activity. Oh. Oh, I don't give a shit then. I don't care then. Put the wrench and the hammer. Get rid of the wrench then. We're no engineer. Building a dispenser. Alright, so now that I've given over that, what I'm looking for here is I need more 45, which they just doesn't sell anymore. He doesn't restock that fast. Oh wait, yeah he does. Mine. I need all of that, as much as I can get my hands on. Since I'm almost out of bullets. Now I have been putting points into me stabbing things. With the trench knife, which is good. I don't need any more food. I have a good amount of kerosene. I guess it wouldn't hurt to add 1 to my total. Which pretty much balances us out. So now I have more bullets. Now I have a little bit more kerosene. One last trade with the junk guy, then we go to bed, and then we travel to the new destination. Now that I know how much damage that flintlock pistol does, I don't want to get rid of that. I don't want to sell that. I can sell one of the origins of species. And then these ones I can't really read. They don't improve my stuff. I don't know what the one lady requires, so after this I guess I'll sell it if I have to. I have 31 empty bottles here. Take a couple empty bottles. I'll take the little bit of cash that they provide. Now, do you happen to have any 45? He does not. Only one person apparently carries them, huh? Oh, he also had Kingsport Folktales, but it didn't really matter. Yeah, I guess we're just good. Just that then. I mean, I guess I could get some more 22. How much 22 do I have? I have 27. That's only a little bit over what I just traded him anyway. Take the whiskey. Alright, nice and evened out now. And I still don't know what the side effects are of this one item, but we're going to put it on and take the nap anyway and see what happens. Oh, yeah. Here's your cigs. Let me take us a nap. Oh wait, no, I don't want to sleep yet because I want to... So, that same item I'm researching now... Whatever it may be, here we go. I still don't know what the negative effect of this does, but this increases my resting bonuses. So... we'll give it a shot, and by the end of this nap, I should know what it actually is anyway. Hopefully, the negatives of this thing are just something else. Okay, psychological treatment. Nobody else really needs that. You knock that off, you. Gonna read the origin of species as always. Reconnaissance. Oh, research lockpick? Sure. And then do some physical exercise. Hell yeah. Get yourself some damage resistance. Speaking of which. Automatic lockpick. Oh, okay. Now I know what the negative of that is. Found some meaning while resting on the origin of species for sanity gains. Oh, gain 0 sanity still. Okay. 1 sanity, 5 health? Huh. 9 health after some rest. Good. 1 temp, 1 temp. Alright, what is the negative of this then? The rest activity keep watch cannot be selected. Okay, that's fine. So basically if we're resting in a safe spot, we don't have to worry, we can just use this. But if we're resting outdoors, we could just be ambushed a lot easier if we don't keep watch, so that's fine by me as well. Alright, since I took this one nap, I took a nap. Did you replenish your 45 ammunition? Asking for a friend. I think that is a no. Can be read by divine. Okay, yeah, it's just a reading book. Yeah, nope. One nap did not instantly replenish bullets. Fine by me. Just a hope. Just a grim last hope before the end. Before I march out to meet my end at the hand of the cultists. Wanted to make sure that while I cursed my final breaths, I had prepared everything, and that my curses were for my enemy, not for my lack of preparedness. And where is our lovely little trinket? Reducing traveling time is incredibly helpful. Pilgrim's Parish. Oh good, we made it. Without getting attacked. Okay. Oh, look! They found Bigfoot. The statuesque rendition of Sasquatch, which has been an embodiment of man's primal fear of nature and his own dubious ancestry, fits nicely with the other curiosities of the exhibit. This rather sloppily assembled skeleton of a subaqueous dinosaur is arguably the most eminent spectacle on this outlandish collection. From afar, one could easily mistake this primitive, but singularly carved artifact of elder civilization for the fossil of an actual prehistoric starfish. This nautilus shell, of the intensity of which ought to bewilder even a seasoned seaman like the terrible old man, once protected its owner from the perils of unplumbed depths. Dude, shut up! I will kill you myself if I have to. I will join the cultists and kill you, just to shut your ass up. You approach the cultists who are hanging around the ruins of the museum's curiosities. Out of the wretched folk. The belongings that we keep and protect are only for our cult brethren. Kind of belongings. A cult consecrates all the property of its initiates until they are utterly cleansed of the emotional filth that bonds them to those puny items. You are not worthy to wear the hood, so you have nothing to do with us, the collectors. Leave before we add your weak, susceptible heart to our collection. Alright, so we have a workbench and everything here for crafting things. Some good dude who's just jorking it. Just stroking it. Disappear now! That's not how you get rid of a boner, dude. Not in public. I think you're just making it worse. Robe rags, lockpicks. Hey, camping supplies. I'll take that. Cigarette spell, some more firewood.
Hear me, you of the wretched folk. Your thinnest hope of salvation lies in testing your flesh with the pain that the stranger can induce. Seize this chance, suffer, and reborn.
Oh, they're just attacking me. Okay. Never mind. Alright. Oh, good thing I supplied myself before this. Oh, they sad. They soured. I don't... Driven by the sheik's infliction of pain, the pitiable pledge will attack ferociously for as long as they can hold on to their declining sanity. Okay. Well, I brought bullets for a reason. Oh, it's 5 AP for that one. Not the best range for that. Now, we know his bayonet actually does a lot of damage. And bleeds and stuff. Not as much as the gun does, but it's pretty good still. And he's damage resistant as well. Okay, now that they're all here. Hello, buddy. Yeah, as long as he's here, he can only be attacked by one at a time. They have to, like, actually circle around. Alright, well. Well, he just bled out and died. Okay, I like that. Damn. Oh. No. Okay, good. He's down. If she didn't graze him, I might have been able to shoot him out and then shoot him out. Well, thanks for putting yourself perfectly. where I wanted you. No, don't. Ah, boo. Not the best time to just have my turn wasted. Could have taken him out easy enough. Oh, and then a graze. Aw. Oh. What? Let's end them nicely, okay? One to him. Hey, perfect. Got some hats. Hey, look, more mystery meat. Well, if that's their best shot, I'm glad, because that hopefully they can't shoot any better than that. Are complete. Despite having been one of the most sturdiest constructed buildings in town, the Arkham Police Station was almost demolished by the Black Day and thoroughly pillaged during the ensuing riots. You say that, but how well pillaged? Like, good amount of stuff left inside pillaged, or disappear now? Ease. Some free skulls! Oh boy, can't wait to add these to my throne. The masses of mortal remains are riddled with disease and putrescence. Approach it at your own risk. Diseased. Great. Gold ring. Well, at least I got some fun stuff out of that. What am I diseased with? Rot disease. -1 physique. Shit. Great. I need that for stabbing things and conserving ammunition. I don't like that. A variant of Wits and Peacock's 1822 invention, the Hydra Lion is an antiquated fire engine, shows the Arkham's public services has fallen well beyond their times. Arkham Theater. Spectral screening tonight, or special screening tonight. Alien spores in the trash can. My favorite. Okay, not exactly telling me what to do. The hooded man standing at the entrance seems like some kind of crier for the cult, who fanatically promoting whatever mind-abusing experience that has been on display behind the closed doors. Shouting at the cultists circumambulating the alleyways of the parish. Come, my brethren! I sense that some among you are worthy of the revelation inside the Theater of Bones. The only true miracle of the century lies. Come closer, brethren. I can see that the fruit of renunciation is ripe in some of you. Beyond these doors you submit your hearts and purge your souls. Beyond these doors you will witness the perfection that is our beautiful doom. Step inside and purge the last fragments of your former self in the unearthly glow of cellulose. I'd like to report a cult fugitive, a man named Crow. Now, what is this? What lies beyond these doors? I've heard all that the notable figures in Artham came here before the Black Day.
Oh yes, they are all inside, still enjoying the screening in its full glory.
What lies beyond those doors? His face is hidden within the shadows of his hood. His eyes somehow convey the man's revulsion.
You dare seek after the truth inside the thinner of bones, heathen? You think an uncleansed like you worthy of miracle within? The mere idea is blasphemy.
The dead eyes of the Fade and protecting the gates are locked upon you. Forgive me, I didn't mean to offend you, religion. Look him in the eye. There is nothing I wouldn't question for the sake of discovery. Uncleansed, then let me start the cleansing then. Attack the cultist.
Discovery? Oh, but there is already much to discover in the new Arkham, uncleansed. Just as you'll be discovering pure selflessness soon.
Turn to the Fredeans who are already moving towards you.
Unless it will commence in the form of Lethian pain.
Just as long as that motherfucker stops wailing. Please, God. Oh, alright, I'm absolutely fucked. Okay. With the arrival of Flesh Blood, the bond of faith between the cultists goes stronger. New round for Sonia Green Carter. Okay. Alright, everybody get your backs together. Brand of shame, asshole. Ow, great, and I'm on fire now. Yay. Yeah, I figured these guys are going to be extra tough for... Damn it. Damn it. I should be in the perfect range for that, too. Oh, yeah, okay. Did I just accidentally pull the whole town? Oops. I didn't mean it. Damn it. You and your grazing. There we go. That critical hit for 22. That's my girl. Okay, I critical hit this guy 3 times. He better stay the fuck down. Oh, he lost AP because he was knocked down. Oh, okay. He's also hurting bad. come on with the grazes. Whatever. Ow. Okay, well, I think... Yeah, this is definitely a lost cause for a fight. We need to move there just to mess with some things. Yeah. I hope he survives. They're really gunning for him. Fuck off. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have any left on. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Man, enough of the grazes. Okay, me on the other hand, I've got bombs. And stay the fuck down. My soldier's dead. Which I can't have. I can't have him dying. But he's just gonna burn. Oh, that sucks. Alright, yeah. I'm just gonna have to not get into this fight. Shame. I ended up doing a lot of work on it, but... Or, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give it one more try. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it one more try. Maybe the best way of doing this... Instead of building a defense around myself... Of course. I just wish I could turn my character. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. We need to crowd them up and then bomb them. There, use one of the Molotovs for a quick that. And once they gather up even more, I'll drop the canister bomb. Ow. Ow. Exactly what I wanted to stay away from, all that damage. You stop, hey, you stop figuring out how to do this. You all get closer, I can just get you. You go down, perfect. Yes! Get their ass! Fuck yes! Finding that gun has just been beautiful so far. Fuck off. Of course. Of course they can all get to my soldier again. Ugh. Fuck off! I don't know. I find that just unacceptably gross how they can always just get him. Alright, if I do this again, I'm putting the other guy here to block this off. So they can't go anywhere else around my people. I need them to all attack me from the same area so I can bomb them easy. Oh, fuck. I don't know. It's already too late. He's already gonna die anyway, so. Oh, come on. All of them were a graze? I mean, I can't. What do you mean I can't get him out? Yeah, alright. I have proof of concept now. I have the proof of concept. This can work. I just need to make sure they all come in from the same way. When they all just start hitting the soldier and they get past his damage resistance. Oh God. All right. No, let me turn around. Fuck off. They're all just gonna go this time. Now. Now they have no other way to go. Why? Alright. Go fuck yourself, game. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I have the bomb. And I have high reaction. And you put me behind every cultist. Fuck you. There's no excuse for that. Fuck you. What the shit? And of course, she's almost fucking dead, so I can literally just lose her as well. Alright, then what we're doing is we're just putting her full defense. Like, they're perfect. They were perfectly lined up. I could have gotten 5 of them in one bomb. And now 2 of them didn't even move into my line again. Such bullshit. I had the perfect one lined up too. Now I can't. You mean graze? Oh, come on. Oh, and he goes berserk. Great. So I can't control him. That's fine. Oh, good. I get to go first this time. Alright, I put her behind, but they gotta stop abusing my soldier. Alright, good. They're attacking my other people. Dude, 14 from a kick? Come on! The fuck is this bullshit? Come on. Oof. Holy shit. Don't know if that was worth it. For the man, senor. We all need to eat, no? I did my duty as your yeah, I'll pay him. Yeah, here you go. Here's your 26. So we did that entire fight, and these guys aren't actually dead. That was just a bunch of people they had us. Oh no 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 no! That's no good. So in the end, that just wasn't worth it either. Because I'm just so far down in health right now. Oh, great. She's addicted to this now. Addicted analgesic? Analgesic? Oh, whatever. Whatever. They are literally just going to die if I don't do this. Like, was that even worth it? It can only be opened by... Alright, so even though I fought them... Even though I fought and killed all of them, it doesn't actually count. Yeah, no, 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 no. I don't care. Yep, I don't care how much time I wasted. Actually, wait a minute. I don't have a save. Oh fuck! There's no save file. There's no save file except for the wilderness. So I'd have to do the whole town again. Fine. Fine, fuck it. It's only one fight. That was really easy. Yeah, fuck it. Not worth it. I have a disease, and I got into a fight where most of my people almost... Oh, fuck off. Random event. Survival. I have survival. Thank you for experience. It worked out. Alright, back to this again. Just not gonna click on these guys and start that fight. Just not gonna get anywhere near that. Yeah, you can start this fight all you want. I'll be fine with this one. Yeah, the cult attacked me with a bunch of, like, the people at the gate, even though they attacked me, weren't the people I was fighting. I was only fighting random other bullshits around, apparently. That is annoying. If I at least killed all the guards to that, and then was able to just go inside, I might have kept what I had done. But literally no progress was made. I just lost a bunch of health, gained almost no items, and almost no experience. So what's the point? Now this guy's ammunition is unlimited, so I don't have to give a shit. I can just shoot. Damn. Man, I swear to God, she went from being mediocre, just extra DPS, to now just being great. My gun's expert. I should probably get her a better gun, but right now the one she's got, even though it's low damage, has got good AP usage.
he can just finish him with his clubbing stick. Oh, I didn't get all the cool shit this time. Alright, so this time we're gonna go here as we did before. Get this little bit of loot here. And we're gonna go here, and then I'm gonna actually make a save, so we can't lose any progress just in case. Now this one... I don't want to proceed. Great, I still got plagued. The rot disease, yeah, we're just gonna... Do. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. We got some skulls and a cigar, and nothing of value was I didn't click on that! Excuse the fuck me! Oh, just getting near it diseases you. Okay, fine then. Fuck you. No. I learned my lesson and then you still abuse me. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Find them. I won't get anywhere near that pile of garbage then. Oh, what? I didn't click on that to leave. What's going on? Oh, this leads to the blasted street. Gas mask, a father's diary, a few cigs. Alright, we're getting out of here. Apparently, it's plagued. Oh, the dreamer guy. You notice the Baroness's loyal servant, whose robust self approaches you with graceful but determined steps. Please accept my most sincere apologies for interrupting you in such an untimely fashion, but I've brought a new message from her ladyship. He stoops forward and extends an envelope resting on an elegant velvet cushion. Thank you, take the envelope. Alright, well I have two new things. First off, a father's diary. You should have stayed in Providence, you idiot. Why did you have to bring your family into this godforsaken place? Essex Hotel, they said. The Jewel of Arkham, they said. Damn it all! Miskatonic riverboat tripped my ass. Now I can take all the trips I want in those icy waters, right alongside the monsters out of fantasy books. But to call them monsters would be an insult, as the real monsters are those mafioso cutthroats who settled in the hotel. They threw me and my family out into the street, not to mention that I barely managed to wrest my wife from that dirty hands. Now we're leaving, or more precisely surviving in a miserable, freezing slum of debris street, and my goddamn American dollars are as valuable as the rags and tatters I wear for clothing. I've muddied through all the trash, and I've paced every alley, leaving no stone unturned. I can't find any food nor cigs. Everything's being pillaged. Little Mikey's withering day by day. I must do something. I must do something for my family. Today I scouted around that cursed place they've come to call Blasted Street. I remain oblivious to what a sort of wickedness hides there, but the area doesn't seem to have been looted yet. If I can just cobble together some kind of armor to protect myself, perhaps I can salvage something that hasn't been slacked and bartered for off the essentials. Just when the guard at its hinds would have been for some use, the blackguard vanished. I had to listen to him praise his wretched patent for a week. I was so stupid as to not pay closer attention. My chances would have been much better with that than these rags. God, please spare me from that sickening dust. Give me a chance for my family. Then we have a letter. Meet me in Dreamlands. Okay, so she wants me to go to bed. Headgear to protect its wearer from toxic gases. So I have a gas mask. Now, does my zombie need it? I know I could purchase another one. I had one that I sold before. I might have to put it on her as well. The question, though, is would my zombie need it? Alright, so here's a question. If I go around the long way, do I still go close enough to that pile of filth and get diseased? Wait, why did he put on a burglar mask? What? Not burglar mask. Why did he put on the, Fuck, there's a word for that. Past is dust. Ross and a few things. This needs examination, but my examination didn't show up enough, so I guess need more? Alright. Alright, so I know what's there. So what does my journal actually say then? Find the Necromerconicon, find the Scatonic. Find the necessary protection to survive the poisonous. There is something terribly wrong with the Blasted Street. It is impossible to survive this baleful environment, even for a short time, without taking proper precautions. Okay, well, what's those proper precautions? A lost patient. From a journal I found on the Blasted Street victims, I read about a man named Hines. This Hines had a patent for a product that could help protect against the noxious conditions of the street. Okay, get to the Essex Hotel. And then sleep. Oh yeah, I also want to put that back on her. Also, I can take off the gas mask for now. And I want to slap on my trinket. We can travel back home a bit quicker. Hopefully not run into bullshit. You have come across a band of lunatics with a familiar face among them. Would you like to face them? fuck it, why not? Who is it? Who is this? This seems familiar-ish, but I don't know who that is again. Alright, we'll let them come then. I'll throw the little bricks. Orders to spare, that's fine by me as well. No. Yep, they still attack each other. Okay, so they have about 8 health. Great, and I did 7 damage. There we go. Oh, of course he gets a high reaction. And now he goes and his stupid howl. Thank you. Bonk him good. This got a lot of health. Him. What the fuck? Dude. 3 attacks in a row, and of course he hits you for like max damage instead of like grazing you. And he was 1 hit from death, of course. At least I got some shit out of that. Cigarettes.
2 more bullshit things, some keys, and some more... Alright. Alright, back in the hotel. Did a man named Hines used to stay here at Tine? Danae blinks a couple of times, as if it might help him recollect. Hines? I remember that name, monsieur. Opening the hotel registry, he begins to flip through the pages in an elegant manner. Ah, yes, Hines, the inventor from out town. He was here to meet Monsieur Griffith. For business, I assume. He really wanted to use this thing called the Baylit. No idea. He wanted to use it right before we were sucked over here. Oh well, Griffith was a fine guy. Kind of pale and thin, though, but... how could I forget his constant bragging about entrepreneurship, but of course, his new patent. Oh, Signor! A patent of his. Small man, big mouth, if you excuse my language, strolling around with his suitcase all the time, badgering the hotel guests whenever he had a chance. You know where I can find this, Hines? Who is this Griffith? You haven't heard of him, monsieur? He was the owner of the Griffith Cotton Company. He was one of the most influential men in Arkham, a leading industrialist. He continues while looking away. I also heard he could be a pretty demanding person, especially to his workers, if you know what I mean. I know these kinds of people. They get rich by exploiting the poor. A man can only do what others allow him to do. Is it as simple as that, monsieur? Don't they need to have at least some merit to succeed? Just wondering. You know where I can find Hines? Let me think, monsieur. He twirls one tip of his pointy mustache. I recall seeing him leave the hotel on the night of the special screening. Oh, oi! Monsieur Griffith sent an automobile to take him to the Arkham Theatre. With his suitcase that he held so dear, he left for the night. Did he ever reach the theatre? Quite sate. That night, monsieur, it was right before everything went downhill. I can't remember much about what happened next. For a short while, Attain seemed to be struggling with an unseen force shrouding his memories. Until it becomes apparent he has lost the battle once again. A battle that no resident of this town could ever win. Whatever, monsieur. I've learned that the worst nightmares are the ones you wake up to. We are still in the same nightmare, all of us, whether or not we remember when we fell asleep. Okay, so I know where the Arkham Theater is. The problem is we can't get in unless we're cultists, so we're gonna have to, like, put on cultist shit, I guess. Because fighting my way through didn't fucking do anything. I'll open this up to Mr. Sandman. We play poker together, you know, every Sunday evening. That is wonderful. Wonderful! Please send my best regards to him. He clears his throat and looks away in a comfortable mood. Intrude and Hines stay. As I already know, the privacy of our guests is inviolable, monsieur. Clears his throat regrettably. The room that he stayed in is 104. Is unfortunately lacking a door at the moment. It's hard to preserve any kind of privacy for that particular room, I'm afraid. Got it. I think this is a new room. Thoroughly besmeared with soot and grime, the vanity table has fallen victim to the general decrepitude fretting away at the once spotless features of this establishment.
How is he doing? Can't exactly see him in my roster, so I don't know. I know he's like poisoned or something. Even a storm or an earthquake couldn't have easily caused such destruction. But in these times, the reckless debauchery of the current lodgers can easily account for it. Heinz hazard suit brochure and a brown suit. Are your workers frequently afflicted by Monday fever? Do you find your best foremen coughing up their way to the afterlife? Protect them with Heinz Co. patent work suits. Ensure consistent production and stable income today. Heinz hazard suits. A brochure. Alright, so now we now know that he is making hazard suits. He has to block all that bird people radiation. But now we have to get into that theater, I guess, to find him, because they probably killed him. They said when I talked before the last save that he was still in, that everybody who was there that day was still in there. So I guess we have to get ourselves into the cult to go in there and find it and get the hazard suit pieces. Great. Oh, before we do that, I'm gonna hop back over here. Still has not gotten any bullets back. Okay. I might need some 29 and 36. Alright, still got a decent amount. Especially since I've been going in the melee a lot. Oh yeah, Leprechaun's Bounty. You don't know what it does? Yeah, that's something else too besides the Leprechaun's Bounty. Take a cross. And the suit. Give me the money for it. Do and transfer hypnotize the subject by use of psychology skill. Huh. Wonder if I could actually use that. First aid kit. Chemistry set. Doctor's bag. Contains essential medical diagnostic equipment, including drugs and instruments. Huh. Oxygen tube. Okay, this feels like something... This device can supply safe, breathable oxygen user for limited duration. Sounds like I'm going to need that. Probably for like a crafting thing in a minute. You can buy medicinal herbs for 27. But if I buy them, that's basically the price of a laudanum shot. So what's the point? Nah, I need to make Molotovs. I'm gonna keep that whiskey. You can take all the skulls though. My skull throne is kind of full. Bootleg whiskey, and a cloth strap. Alright, so I have this, so we can find out what it does. Grants the wearer luck, whatever the fuck that means. Alright, I want to keep the Sleeper's Cave Dust because that's a good one. This, I don't know what it does, but I kind of don't care. You can kind of take that one. So here are the shitty keys that you collect, my good man. Saber Colonel Grant is the Vigilante. 1885 Vigilante. Get some more lead shot if I wanted to use that weapon. So this does 7 through 8 -1 handling. Versus 5 through 8 -1 handling, 4 AP. Optimal range of 4 instead of bigger. Same ammo capacity and same size. So this just has increased. I guess I could just sell him that and try to buy his special one. It doesn't even show me how much I could sell it for. I'm not going to worry about it then. That's 510 for that. Not doing that. It is a flat 2 damage increase though, because it increases the minimum damage I can do by 2. Alright, I have no idea what the leprechaun increasing... I mean, I guess luck is a stat, right? No, it is not. So I have no idea what it actually does. What I'll do is we'll head to bed to talk to the dreamer. And then it looks like we're going to have to get initiated with the cult. before we do that, need to... Yes, thank you. I haven't done plot in a while. Fuck you. Oh, the junk... This wasn't a special item. This was just a... The fetish object haphazardly pieced together from wires and knickknacks was once worn by a lunatic. That's all that. Alright, so we're going to... Occult research. Leprechaun. Then physical exercise. Research. Exercise. Keep watch and physical exercise. I guess like physical exercise is just good. It just increases your defense by 1, or your damage negation by 1. Hello. As you open your mind to find the ever-changing skies of the dream void once again, you will find the blinding presence of a familiar figure right above you, the dreaming Baroness, graceful voyager of the dreamlands. She communicates with you through a soundless melody that resonates within your psyche. Once again, these two souls meet beyond the mystifying walls of sleep. I am grateful that you have come to visit me in this long-lost deep. Vividly, I still do remember the things that you have done for me. As a personage who pays for her deeds, this time, the Baroness will set you free. I know you strive to break away from the clutches of a prophecy, and this burning desire forces you to find a book of infernal atrocity. Through the street of peril you will walk, poisoned and maimed by the prodigious rock. The dreaming may indeed help you survive, if you listen to me before diving into the beehive. I'm all ears, Baroness. Can't we have a normal conversation? You're harmonious as ever. The rhyming thing of yours makes me uneasy. Cryptic. In the timeless language of dreams, once again, you will learn how to walk halfway through the tangible, halfway through the dreaming fog. Thus the ashes of damnation won't touch you in the journey, and you can't reach the false salvation waiting at the end of that ulcerous alley. Okay, so I can't get there by going through the alley, okay. What do you mean? In the dreaming, Baroness suddenly halts the silent melody and starts transmitting strange ideas. Imagery and thoughts deep into your mind. All these seem too much to comprehend at the moment. When that subconscious dance of notions is finally over, you feel like something has been transplanted into your mind. Are you using the dreaming to plant ideas in my head? Beware! The blanket of forgetfulness will be strong. You will have to write down the notes of the song. If you want to do this delicate walk of reverie, you will have to find the tears of memory. You are being drawn to the surface of your conscious mind now, and her song ceasing to make sense. The last understandable words that you could distinguish were, "The Arkham Theater." Oh, I mean, I kind of knew that already. Blueprint crossbow? Huh. I haven't seen any crossbow bolts around, so that's weird. I'll have the temporary damage resistance. Do-do-do-do-do. Right upon waking up from the dream, you start to take detailed notes of your incident with the Baroness. Although you understand nothing about it, you just may have a spell manuscript at hand. Metal sheets, Father's diary. It's Tongue of the Dead. This is the researchable occult manuscript. The curiously and somewhat unconsciously scribbled notes you put on this paper are the instrument for a warding spell, which were ingrained in you by the elusive dreaming Baroness.
Wait, does that mean I can just save the game and then... Alright, it won't let me just go right back to bed without me paying him again. Damn. I was kind of hope I could just do that. So I guess I have to do this like 2 ways. Either join the cult and get myself into the theater, or use the spell to get through. Let's check out the other town one more time. Go to the town. We'll talk with some more of the cultists. See what happens. And if I have to like really join the cult and do some crazy bullshit, then I just might not do that and just pay the money to take a nap. An ominous breeze with a peculiar, almost human whistling brings you to a halt. As you lend an ear to the howling, you begin to hear malignant whispers riding on the wind. You realize that one of the whispers is addressing you directly. There is no place for reason in the maws of torment. You pathetically grasp it as a crutch because you are disabled. Oh, you pathetically grasp it as a crutch because you are disabled, you malformed thing. All the whispers have joined in maddening chorus now. Hundreds of sinister voices are talking into your head, ridiculing your beliefs while prodding at your mind. Run away from the wind. You run from the haunting wind as the whispers are still within you, in your mind, voicing their opinions in the most obscene ways. And you find yourself asking the obvious question: was there ever a wind in the first place? You ever come across mad fanatics of the cult? I mean, I kind of was heading there anyway, but sure. Oh boy, these fuckers. Okay, well. Oh, of course the whispers are still messing with me. Great. Damn. Of course this time they just line themselves up perfectly to be AoE. And then go first. Great. No! Oh, great. Perfect time to lose a turn. Ow. Great. Got me with everything. Right in the back. Get out of here. I was one shit. I didn't think I was one short. Good, just end them. Don't let them get another turn. Great, that's 2 annoyances I just ran into in a row. Okay, that started something. Ooh. Now, I made jokes about a skull throne, but goddamn. A whole skull boat? I'm in. Holy fuck, there's a lot of colas. Wrench them out of their defiled homes. Out of their holes in which they hide. They have no purpose but to serve as means for our rituals. As for those who will shed the residue of the past, and thus will be free, bring them aboard. Oh, so are they attacking the whole town? Oh boy, perfect time to come here then. Me. You're new. The discreet and solitary stance assumed by the disciple is, as a matter of fact, the display of a rather unexemplified conduct, in that one is accustomed to only cite selflessness and entranced cult fanatics in rites of worship, such as this. He addresses you in a staid undertone. The cult does not welcome the presence of the uncleansed around these parts. I suggest you put an end to your tourist jaunt and take your leave. They don't? Aren't you one of them? Pointing to the pilgrims, what are they doing? Those who go around and around like that. What if I'm here to join the cult? Maybe I like to be one of the pointy hoods. Like the cuckoo guys, but less boring, I suppose. Turns to the circumambulating cultist and continues a sneering tone. My so-called brethren, in reverence to nothingness, trying to be cleansed from their consciousness memories. Whatever it is that binds them to the person they once were. But tell me, can they truly be cleansed of their minds so long as they still possess even the tiniest crumb of sanity? Though it seems this didn't hamper you from joining their ranks. You are overestimating the sanity thing, mister.
He continues after a moment's hesitation. I was always the one caught in between. In the early days, esotericism used to embody my rebellious ideals. Now how could I have known I'd eventually find myself in all of this? I sense there's more than a dash of resentment in your account. What's bothering you? Bothering you. Fretfully adjusts his glasses. You mean myself? A shadow falls over his sullen face. I've already given up on everything. The years of my spell in the university. Those naive times when I foolishly championed the merits of the human mind. Now, why would it be me? University, I'm intrigued. Frankly, I wasn't expecting to find a man of higher education in such superstitious circles. Why surprised? Isn't the cleanse comprised of people from all walks of life? I was a freshman physicist at Miskatonic before all of this. As a man who treasures science and logic, I am aggrieved that you'd undertaken this pursuit. Physics? Woo! That explains the glasses! Haven't we all strayed from the beaten path since the Black Day? What's your story? I was kind of hoping that would... Yeah, there we go. I chose that just the... Should you choose to remain ignorant of the more profound mysteries of reality, as you should proclaim, then I can only envy you, mister, since you must be exempt from the apprehensiousness suffered by a restless mind. I'm no one to be wondered about. I always had a curious mind and a trace of credulity, though it was no surprise finding myself in an esoteric circle called Intelligentsia at the university. This was before the Black Day. I had no better option when Aseneth Waite, the leader of the Intelligentsia, urged me to join the cult after the awakening of the quicksand of meaningless depravity in which I was to sink. I could never have had a provision. Then why don't you resign? You should have left the cult when you had the chance. Then why don't you resign? Laughs sardonically. Do you think there's a way out of the cult? But frankly, this is not what really worries me. It's that, in the universe of unknown terrors, I've got nowhere else to seek refuge, apart from this dreadfully fanatical sect of hooded adults. Fiery gleam appears in his eyes. Don't you see? The fundamental laws of nature have collapsed. Take Arkham, for instance, a mere pebble compared to Earth, but still we were grounded by the same force of gravity. Points at the sky. Look where we are. I don't even know in what part of space we're ensnared. Yet we can still breathe the damned atmosphere. With what do you hope to explain all of this, if not with the supernatural? I disagree. There must be a scientific explanation for that we're not aware of yet. What it is that deigns us to this strange realms is beyond me. I'll tell you bluntly that no discipline of science or that of magic can explain any of this. Under these circumstances, I don't know where to look for answers. Are there any? Oh, I'm gonna keep role-playing my guy. He crosses his arms and looks at you scornfully. And what sort of explanation would that be, sir? If this is indeed a part of the known universe, then fundamentals of deduction may still apply. Well, there must be one for sure, but it hasn't occurred to me yet. Like, well, if we're still in the universe, you know, things like gravity and must still exist, and something's keeping the air held in here. I highly doubt it. It's clear that we left behind the part of natural universe we've come to know. Take the inexplicable anomaly of the mists that border us. Can you deduce why we can't traverse them? He looks at you if he's getting tired of your presence. Now, would you please leave me be? I've much to contemplate. Oh, okay. Oh well. I tried to doing the roleplay thing, hoping to get more sanity back, and I didn't get it back. I got the first time, but it wasn't. There was no double dipping. Okay, so that they're not actually coming off of that still. All right. It has been told that Adam witnessed the miracle. Such privilege, where? At the roof of the hotel where the infidels live. Infidels, they are not worthy! Witnessing the miracle. Ow. Fine, I'll take your damn stuff anyway. The cult has erected, decorated, and enshrined these crass, ungainly depictions of the awakened to worship them as totems or idols. Alright, so I got a new whole set of cultist shit. Question is, do I need a full set for everybody or just for myself? I'm gonna assume it's just for myself. So let's give it a shot. Save. Okay, I've already read this one before. I've heard the notable came in there. I need to get inside. You have zeal, brother, and you have zeal, brother, and that is good. Yet I can't help but wonder, have you truly submitted your blood and soul to the cult? Show me your mark of cleansing. Okay, so I need to get the mark of cleansing. Question is, where would I get that? None of these guys want to give it. Maybe I can go back down to these guys. Okay, if I'm wearing their cult stuff, I can now barter with them. Black Halberd of the Black Winds. Okay. Well, I don't really have that many. I don't have melee. Ritual knife 1 through 4. One I got is 2 through 4. So yeah, what I got is just flat better. There's the machete though. Anyway, let's see. What can I sell the cult? I can sell them the spell I'm not going to use. Oh, I can sell them the Flesh Devourer's heart and the guy's finger. You're good. No, yeah, it's somebody being barked at by a dog. And you could just hear them going, whoa, 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 in the background. And they just don't stop. Two glass beats him in the eyes of the goddess of beauty. Increases presence by... Oh, it's a flat, just a buff item. No wonder. The conscience of Vedas. Is will by 2. Wolverine's wrath. Increases melee damage dealt by the wearer's health deteriorates. Crawford's notes on the occult. Increases occult power. And Crawford cigarette case. Consumed cigs grant additional positive effects. Okay. And bands of Taru. Agility by 2. Alright, so they got a lot of big buff items. Like permanent buff items. Alright, I want all the 45 bullets. I need them. You know what? This might just be a good spot considering I'm able to sell all these high value stuff. Just load up on all the ammunition I need. I want to keep a ring because there's a perk that says that you can get a 1 mental resistance if you have jewelry equipped, which is just kind of like a free mental resistance slot. Yeah, it's this freaking... Oh, either it's that or it's this person? Nah, I don't think it's that person. It has to be this. Alright, so I have to figure out how to get the, I have to figure out how to get the brand. Which I can probably get over there. But let's go see if we can go to the top of the hotel. Because now we have another new thing to add. Also, we can get away from the goddamn sound. Also, let's not look like we're in the cult now. However, I think I know what they might mean. There was a ritual being done in the hotel. I don't know if it was exactly on this top floor here. This is the haunted room. That just hasn't triggered anything. Like, nothing's happened in here. I even walked around the whole thing with a light. Didn't do anything. This is where we have the gang member all beat up. And the prostitutes are still there. And that's what's his name's room. This guy doesn't talk. Oh, I can actually go up another floor now. Okay, so the moment they tell me the wreckage is gone. That happens a lot. There are things in this place that marks your mind. Is that really a mountain? Oh shit, hey, it's our boy. It's too cool for you, Lou. Witness his majesty. Minus 20 sanity. Alright. Well, luckily I have a couple of things here. First of all, I have an addiction. So let's just use some of that. I haven't gotten hit by that addiction yet, so we can keep that down with some nerve tonic. Get some of my sanity back. In addition, we'll use a laudanum shot, which will also give me some sanity and some of that health I've been missing. Okay, there we go. And he blew his own brains out. Give me your gun. I knew it. Yep, the Pharaoh 2.0, and we got some more ammunition. I can sell that gun because he's already got one that he can't exchange out. And I got her a special named approved one, and I'm not gonna fucking use it. I can't give it to the other guy either. That was it? The ritual was just seeing Cthulhu, and then I get my a free gun? Alright, sure. We haven't the slightest clue as to what might be brooding in the gloatingly above our heads. Scuppering watchfully beyond the limbo that has wreathed over this dying town. Yeah, I guess that was it. As I moonwalk to the door again. Whoop. That was that. So yeah, we probably need to go to the boat to get marked, I guess. But that was at least a fun thing to do. Let's see. Yeah. 5 through 9. 8 through 12. Yeah. Really good gun. Alright, yeah, you can have this weapon. For a good amount of money, too. Do you have anything else on you that I give a shit about? I mean, you have more of that other ammunition, but it doesn't really matter. Ah, more bullets. More 45s. Thank you. I've got 30s. Now I got 35, which is nice. Now I have more cash on hand. Ooh, I know. What if we don't have to go to the cultists? What if we go to someone who was, you know, with the cult? Even if it was against his will after a time. Although I should probably take another go to bed and learn that spell. Because that can just get me through the streets and that's fine. But I kind of want to go into the theater too. Yep, here we go. Do you want to know anything about the mark of cleansing? With an expression of misery, Crow glances over the strange scars on his body before answering. Do I know about them? I have hundreds of mine on my body. Returning to his invisible ally. Barazal Farhag. Sometimes I suspect you persuaded me not to kill him as some kind of cruel joke. Still disgruntled, he explains. The mark is the cult's way of separating you from your past and everything that you once held dear. Initiates usually get 1 or 2 scars. In rarer cases, if the Sheik suspect the initiate of resisting the indoctrination, they may inscribe more. Drops his head with frustration. I'm sure I hold the record, though. But tell me first, by the name of all powers, why do you want to bear the mark of cleansing? You wouldn't be asking this of me if you had joined those deviants' ranks. What are you after? I need to get inside the Ark Theater, so I can tell you this. I have my reasons. I intend to spy on the cult. Something inside the Arkham Theater. Oh, the Theater of Bones, you mean? You won't be the same person after going inside that haunted place. You know that. I need to get the mark. Is there a way I can get it painlessly? Can you fake one? I need to get the mark. Well, well. I've had it myself so many times. I'm sure I can perform the ritual. but you ought to prepare yourself both physically and mentally before we begin. For a brief moment, you think you see a hint of excitement on Crow's face. It will surely take its toll on you. I'll be back. Alright. I want to see if there are two ways of doing this. Because getting inside the theater would get me, I assume, the suit that lets me go into the mist. But I already have a thing that she says sleep on, and I could get something from it, so I'm not sure if I need to do this or I need both to get in anyway. So I kind of want to do this part first. Especially since now that I have a boatload of money. Like, they've got a boat of skulls, and I've got a boat of cigs. No, I want to do occult research of the manuscript for Nightwalk. Oh, it was already there. What? Okay, how about... I replaced that with physical exercise. Then I go to occult research. There, okay. I had to pick it out of a weird way, though. Oh, we learned the blueprint for 22 ammunition. Learn the new ritual, Nightwalk. Gain some sanity back, and we got all our other stuff. Grimoire. Nightwalk. The caster gains immunity to environmental hazards and becomes difficult to detect. Tears of a Memory is a required component. The character enters exhaustion. Okay. Requires 10 actions and 10 sanity. Damn, that's a steep cost. Tears of a Memory. Find the spell components. I had a dream. I met with the dreaming Baroness. In return for my aid, she shared the knowledge of a spell with me. A working spell which will help me pass through the noxious environment and blasted street. First thing I did upon waking was to note down her instructions, decipher the Tears of Memory. She looked for intriguing spell about Tears of a Memory. The last thing I remember from the dreams was Baroness telling me something about Arkham. Okay, so I still need to go into the Arkham Theater, no matter what, to get the spell component or to get the other thing, I guess. Okay. So let's go get the markings. I am fully healed and fully sanitized up. Okay, almost fully sanitized up. Ready for the marking one thing. You think so? I don't think one can ever be completely prepared for such a violation. But let's suppose you are. Now, if you want this to work, listen and absorb my every word from now on. Right before the cleansing ritual, you should choose something from your former life that you are deeply attached to. Something that has turned into a weakness, a liability in this new age. Target the emotion that holds you back most. Let's suppose you miss your late mother. According to the cult's creed, you can't be free from your shackles without purging that feeling. If you are attached, You remain a selfish slave to yourself. Look deep inside your persona and find that emotion. Locate the glass room that will shatter with the gentlest touch. The mark will shape itself according to what's inside that glass room. Grows whispering as it takes a ceremonial turn. Tell me what's inside your glass room, child liege. Friendship, I value my friends too much. Compassion is my weakness. Love, I still seek a strong affection. To love is to be loved. Longing, I deeply miss the bygone times of my life. Self-respect, it has been very difficult to survive while clinging to my self-regard. Curiosity, in a word, where the only things to discover are new terrors. What is it good for? I mean, I do value these guys a lot, but I guess they're not my friends. I mean, IRL, number one. Although not in the way that, like, not in the way that it thinks. Like, not in the way like, oh, I need them to do stuff. No, you know, they're my social outlet. Without them, oh god, I'd have to do other shit. But for in-game, I guess curiosity. The former cultist takes out a piece of iron and holds it to the flame of a ritual candle while he, whispering, assumes a resolute but monotonous pace. The past is a bed of thorns, child. The past is a bed of thorns, child. You'll stay the prisoner of sorrow so long as you cling to the obsolescence of your former self. Bend yourself and be reborn as a thrall of the old ones. You are carried back to the realm of consciousness by a throbbing pain. You feel lighter. You feel more shallow. You are alive, but you somehow feel incomplete. Your eyes involuntarily fall to a nexus of your suffering, your chest, where you now carry the mark of cleansing, pulsating wound scraped upon your flesh, but one which burns your psyche. Bro is standing next to you with a clear look of satisfaction on his face. Ah, you're awake. I don't like the look on your face. Brace yourself and silently stand. I can't count how many times I had to go through this. Always as the victim. Always as the cleansed. When you came to me voluntarily, asking for this, something in me just ticked. Then it made sense. I understood the guilty pleasure of a father beating his son in return for the beating he got from his own father. What can I say? For once I had the chance to make someone feel like I. In the end, everybody gets what they're looking for. Alright, I lost 7 sanity and 8 health from that. Okay. Do I have, like, something on my list of cleansing curiosity? The stigmata of your flesh appeases your hunger for knowledge, thus reducing your rate of self-improvement. I'm getting less experience now, aren't I? Fuck. Thus reducing your rate of self-improvement, but also you feel less remorse. I hope I didn't fuck over my experience gain. Ah, well, who cares? I mean, I kind of do, actually. Never mind. I just didn't want to lose, like, my like, if I chose companions, it probably would have fucked over my companions. So I was definitely not choosing that. The friends you made along the way meme is true. It's true enough. Oh, I still have this, huh? There it is. Also, we'll just... So I don't have to do it later, since I already had the menu up. Alright, random events. Leave me alone. God damn it. Would you like to face the band of cultists? No, I have no reason to fight them. Oh my... I'm getting really sick of that. After you go inside, from his attitude, you can see he is carefully weighing your worth. If you, brother, show me your sign, I'll cover your chest, show the mark of cleansing. With a peculiar look of satisfaction in his eyes, the hooded man examines the esoteric wound which is still tingling on your chest. You said farewell to curiosity, my fellow cleansed. Why keep asking questions when there's only one true answer? The gods are real, and they are limitlessly greater than you fabricated fairy tale deities. Your submission is inspirational, brethren. The cultist steps away from the entrance. You should be ready for the revelation within, brother. Go and witness our beautiful doom. Looks at you one last time. And if you completely lose it in there, don't forget that the ultimate submission is to depart from the boundaries of your inferior mind. I would envy you if I was capable of such feeling. Alright, what do we got? Okay, yep, everyone's dead. I figured that. Oh, it's just me in here. Okay. Powder to cocaine and children to Pazuzu. Another guy just jerking it. Just playing with that thing. Before we use the disciple, who is put in a deep trance by his persistent chanting. The moment of his repentive body's movements has reached a frightening extremity. Words that come from his mouth are no longer intelligible. You can't hear much except the rapid sound of breathing. Gold rings, necklace. The scope of the wanton carnage that befell Arkham's higher echelon does a lot more than raise one's hair. The air of morbidness here is almost asphyxiating. I guess it's the same thing again. The scope of the one-ton current. Okay, same thing. Is it? Alright. Alright. See if it just ends my game on me. Okay, so it's putting me back in time as if I was here. This man of short stature smirks as a child visiting a circus for the first time, and neither with an uncouth corpulent nor his ill-fitting attire does he appear to have blended into this high-toned occasion. He looks carefree, save for an occasional glance or two at the briefcase he grips tightly. What's going on? Everything is, looking at your hand. I black and white? There are film scratches all over me! The man keeps clear of you as if he's taken you for a loony. Seems that you're new in Arkham. What brings you here? Clears his throat as to emphasize his self-importance.
It's suffice to say that I'm here for business. I've come all the way from Detroit as Mr. Griffith's guest. You may recognize him as the owner of the cotton factories.
Do you have any idea what this event is about?
Why, it's the world premiere of what awaits us. Pinnacle of motion picture entertainment. It's heard of its scientification title about the destiny of mankind. Rumor has it the producers spent millions, but to be worth it.
Are you Mr. Hines by any chance?
So you know about me. News of success travels fast, I'm told. Ask who you...
A spruce gentleman suddenly intervenes. Gosh, Hines, have you sworn to embarrass me in front of every important figure in Arkham? I thought I made myself clear. You were to wear a tuxedo, not a... an orange checkered suit. Have you no sense of propriety at all? Cozy smirk on Hines' face immediately melts in the shame.
But Mr. Griffith, how could I have known that I would attend a special occasion such as this?
Mrs. Griffith knits his brows. Your excuse is even lamer than your choice of attire. Hines, if the improprieties persist, I may have to review our agreement concerning my affiliates. I am entrusted with their reputation. Hines wipes drops of sweat from his forehead.
Yes, Mr. Griffith. I will attribute the most importance to such delicate matters in the future. How about the contract? I would...
The industrialist frowned with disappointment. Inappropriate, Hines. Such formalities will be settled another time. Now, I must have a word with Mayor Anderson, if you'll excuse me. I'll need your help about the hazard suit. Pat him gently on the shoulder. You got the deal, Hines. I see you're off to a good start, Mr. Griffith.
Now is not the time. Excuse me.
He scampers after the factory owner.
Mr. Griffith, if you would just consider...
A particularly frustrated guest glances around and grumbles. Grimaces.
What is this?
What is this garbage? Grape juice? Is this what you've deemed worthy of in search of a respectable event? Won't we be able to relish a real, if possible, select wine?
Turns to you.
You, sir, do you condone this nonsense? Pff, prohibition, my ass! Forget about it. This used to be the land of liberty.
Excuse me, but are you not even real? This motion picture technology is incredible! Look at the sharpness of this man! I agree, it's ridiculous. As the man barfs at his complaints, you pick up the smell of whiskey on his breath.
Preposterous! Whatever!
He takes out his flask from his pocket and extends it to you.
Monmouth Cave, old Kentucky style. Would you have a sip?
Sure. The warmth of bourbon first burns your throat and then your stomach. The man blathers on content.
Between you and me, these days of drought in Arkham will cease soon, sir. Don't worry. My extremely reliable sources claim that the Chicago mob are going to take matters in their own hands.
Whispers.
I believe they are going to use this place as a point of transition. I'm not sure who runs the operation, but there's talk about a hitman who prowls about the place and scares the living shit out of everyone. Boxface, they call him. With the ball of the fire. Even made Chief Constance pinch his pants.
Tell me more about him. The man stares at you with vacant eyes, and then callously returns to his existence as if you are a ghost. Though her appearance seems to be fitting the guest profile of this exquisite event perfectly, the elegant young woman before you seems noticeably distant and detached from the people around her. Without a word, she watches you emerge. The glitter of the pearls on her scintillating necklace is only shadowed by the melancholia of her eyes. What is this? Where am I? What? Didn't change? Good evening, miss. Hello, darling. Suddenly greeted with a nod. Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir.
Words sound like those of a ghost, bound to this place against its will. I'm actually what? A pleasure. Excuse me, but you don't look like you're enjoying yourself. Surprised by your approach, she raises an eyebrow.
Forgive me if I am putting a damper on your mood, sir.
But I neither have the strength nor the remedy to get out from this.
I'll have to ask you to leave me to myself. Please just enjoy the occasion.
I'm not a person that leaves someone in such distress herself. I don't feel like I belong here either, and I can rather enjoy your company if you don't mind. Come on, sweetheart, don't be such a gloomy Gus. I've seen how you look at those people, and you're damn right they are weird. They are colorless, dull, unacceptable.
I have to admit, you do not behave like most of the guests here. I don't think I've seen you before. Are you an Arkhamite, sir, if I may ask?
I have turned into one.
I see. Well, thanks to your kindness, sir, I am Amelia Elmsworth.
He bows gently before looking back at the distant spot. He seems to prefer the most exquisite people of Arkham.
Let's just say that my spirit is somewhat darkened by the loss of a close acquaintance. He was,
Pauses for a short while before continuing,
dear to me, and his absence is felt keenly.
Has he passed away? May I ask who that person might be? Her eyes search for someone in the crowd. When she starts talking again, you get the impression the person she was looking for was nowhere nearby.
I prefer to keep his name to myself, sir. You wouldn't know him either, for he is a gentleman of native origin. You never see people like him at events such as this. He was an Abenski Indian who I met at a, seance.
As he passed away, answered with a hint of hesitation in her eyes.
You could say that. We'll never see each other again, if truth be told.
Here you say? Mia looks away.
Let's just say he was the only one who could see the person inside me.
Know that I too have endured my share of losses. I'm here if you would like to share. I'm not here to judge anyone, Amelia. You can be honest with me. I listen to you. I keep my mouth shut, and I leave this place of reality. Sounds like a good deal to me. And I leave this movie of reality. Amelia remains silent. Together you look at the guests, laughing, chatting, boasting, flirting amongst themselves, unaware of the inevitable awaiting them on the doorstep. You're slowly being hypnotized by the spectral humming of the crowd, when Amelia's gentle voice brought you back to your senses. You have a feeling this movie reel which you find yourself, in a way, is playing with your mind.
I was about to get engaged when I met him.
Amelia says partly to you, mostly to herself.
Benedict was, and still is, good-looking, educated, wealthy, everything a girl could ask for, maybe more. And I liked him, that's true, but did I want a life with him? I wasn't really sure of that. Father gave his full blessing on my relationship with Benedict, and why wouldn't he? He is the son of Mr. Anderson, the mayor, after all. But I never had the chance to hear the mother's opinion, take her advice.
Passed away, I presume?
Tuberculosis took her.
She lowers her head.
It's been 3 years. There hasn't been a single day since I didn't feel the need for her guidance. So I decided to do something naive, even stupid. I decided to arrange a seance so I could finally listen to what Mother had to say from beyond the grave. You think this nonsense? I've seen much stranger things in New England's high society.
The term nonsense is losing its meaning nowadays.
To make a long story short, we became friends with the psychic, and I had hired to conduct this seance, a young Indian named Chad. Since the very beginning, his company made me feel at ease, at peace with myself. I thought he was going to be named Watchtoll, and I would say, "Oh, I know that guy," kind of. And then I'd be able to go to him and go, "Hey, Watchtoll, I know you."
I know what Sir fucking face was. What do you mean you know her? Yeah, I met her and I knew her.
He was a bit withdrawn, yes, but was also thoughtful and perceptive. He always knew and most importantly cared for how I really felt. After a long while, his presence, I was no longer in a contest. I didn't have to prove how beautiful or ideal I was. I was just me.
The fragile and gentle smile that appears on her face is quickly darkened by the ailment known as distress. What happened then? Doesn't sound like something the Arkham Elite would approve of. Benedict learned about you too? What, you were with somebody else? Have you completely lost yourself, young lady? Uh-oh, caught! Benedict learned about you too?
It was Mayor Anderson who learned about us. This driver had seen us strolling through the willows. Arkham is no Boston, after all. Though my future father-in-law came and told me something I can still hear. He told me if I ever burden his family with such disgrace again...
Crystal tears form slowly in her eyes. Hey, tears of memory. Grab it.
He swore to God that he would have the river rat sent to eugenics camp out west, where he would be castrated like a worthless donkey.
Eugenics camp? What did you do then?
Imagining Chad in such a place for even 1 second froze my blood. Could never be the reason for that. At our...
Her voice is shaking now.
At our next meeting, I told him terrible things. Things I never meant. We don't want you, Air Bud. We don't need you. Get out of here. We don't want you anyway.
What did you tell him? With tears? Someone's heart should have been shattered. You wanted to drive him away?
I told him that he was simply a plaything. Told him I found the mysterious Indian act interesting for some time, but...
Her eyes are crystals now.
But it grew old fast.
She distressingly clings to your arm.
I have a bad feeling about all this, sir. My heart has felt heavy throughout the night.
She squeezes your arm.
I have to tell this or I'll burst.
The tears are beginning to flow.
And you scratched this wound too much. So listen. Amelia Emsworth loved a Bensky Chad like she loved no one else.
Can't say I care much. Like, I don't give a fuck, lady. Can I have some of those tears, though? That's good to hear. As she collapses and sobs, you watch the crystal beads run down her cheeks. Under the bright light of the hall's majestic chandelier, her tears look just as bright as the milky pearls of her necklace. Oh, the Dismal Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to host you in this terrific event tonight. I hope you all enjoy this miracle of the century. I hope you enjoy what awaits us.
What? It's us?
What's the meaning of this? This is a weird film.
Do they have the cameras on this? I love this. The way they're animating this.
Then yep. Vision what they were about to do.
It's doing the infinite screen. Alright, that's awesome. Okay, that was pretty cool. That was awesome. Love the way it was animated too. Amelia's pearls. Tears of memory. As for his invention, I need to find... He's wearing an orange checkered suit. Yeah, I couldn't find it before. I couldn't click on this, and now I'm allowed to click on it. Okay. Blueprint's Hind hazard suit. Alright, so I can cast a spell to protect myself, and I also have, excuse me, the suit. Which, I don't know if I need them both? I mean, if I put them, if I get them both, that's probably better. Let's see, what do I need? Oh, I have it all. The gas mask, the chemical filter, and I just need a textile. I can use the crappy robes. Your crafted hazard suit mask and Hind's hazard suit. Sweet, I had it all already. The motive behind Hind's state-of-the-art custom worker suit wasn't so much to preserve the health of workers as to minimize financial losses to employers. Yeah, no shit. Hides the identity of the wearer and grants protection against hazardous environments. Question is, though, I have the suit, and I have the other. Here's a memory. Cast the Nightwalk spell. I acquired the pearls when spawned to Amelia under the white projector light. They seem just like the tears I saw on her face inside the footage. I wonder if this is what we're looking for. Then we've got the Blessed Street. I am ready to face the anomalies of the Blasted Street, or am I? Okay. I don't know if I need both or just one, but we'll figure it out. However, I need to give myself the laudanum. That will heal me up, get my sanity up a bit. Later on, if I need to get more sanity, I'll use some of the whatever the hell that was called again. The drug. So I can cast a spell. It will do a big debuff to me. So I don't know if I need both or just one, or I guess what I'll do is I'll save here. And then I will pick this up on Monday. So this is, we're hitting the 3 hours, and this is a perfect spot to do this. We've just finished a bunch now. We'll be able to start this next leg. We have everything in front of us open.
I've got both things needed, assumably, to go in here. So this is the perfect place to end. So we'll make our way to the new area. We'll find the Necronomicon and whatever else lies beneath there. The next 2 steps of this plan. So yeah, I plan to do some streaming during the weekend. I will probably be finishing Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, maybe putting in something else, but guaranteed on Monday, which might not be at the normal time on Monday. I might end up starting very early on Monday, and just because I have off on Monday, so I might start a bit earlier on Monday and just see if I can finish this game off. That might be something I do. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back again on Saturday, most likely. I'll do a day stream of Castlevania. And, yeah. We'll see you all soon. Yeah, I'm still thoroughly enjoying this game a lot. I love the art style. I love the setting. It's just damn great.